The quarterfinals of the WPF Delta Division are upon us. Let's jump right into the team builder and see what I'm bringing for the match. Alright, the team should be below my webcam on screen, as is the case for the past few weeks. Let's just jump right into it. I ended up picking Rose, who was the 5th seed going into playoffs. This is the highest seed opponent I chose, and rather than choosing the lowest seed opponent, I ended up picking the highest seed because I felt my team had a really good matchup into theirs, and that I could abuse this good matchup to take myself further into the playoffs. Let's see if this build that I've cooked up can do that for me. First, I have a Metagross. Metagross has the Assault Vest, and aside from that, I just think an offensive Assault Vest Metagross is a really great matchup into a lot of my opponent's Pokemon. It's primarily here to check the Iron Valiant, but it can also take a hit from Iron Crown. It can eat hits from Blastoise if it's offensive, maybe Frostlass if it's not like Choice Band, Cleavor, Dragonite from full, so it has a lot of utility there. I think Bullet Punch is super invaluable given how offensive my opponent's team looks, and with the other moves, it just gives me the best coverage into my opponent's build. Likely, I would start by clicking Heavy Slam. Well, no, Earthquake. I would start by clicking Earthquake because I would want to catch a Chi or an Iron Crown or something like that, and then, you know, I could Heavy Slam on something after. Regardless, Metagross is just a really good check to a lot of Pokemon on my opponent's team in the short term, and I think it has a lot of potential in the matchup. Next up, I have a Mixed Infernape with the Expert Belt. Why am I running Mixed Infernape? I think that having Overheat as a potential lure option could be really nice if my opponent wants to bring a more physically bulky option into me, maybe like a Sandaconda or something like that. Mach Punch, of course, priority is always really important, and Knockoff is the real special sauce here, as it allows Infernape to just be really obnoxious into Pokemon like Dragonite. Getting rid of either a Boots or a Weakness Policy or anything like that could also help into like a Chi that's Choice Locked, weakening it for the rest of my team. Overheat also does more into Valiant than Flare Blitz does, I'm pretty sure. So, in general, I think this Infernape set has a lot of potential, and I think that at the very least it can open the way for the rest of my team to do some really great work here. Grey Tusk! Look, it's another Assault Vest mon. I have quite a bit of attack and defense investment as well, and my reasoning for that is Assault Vest, a Great Tusk, is a decent check into the Chi-Yu if it's locked into Dark Pulse. I wanted another mon that can sort of soft check that, and aside from that, I kind of just ended up with the moveset of Knockoff, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Ice Spinner, and I was just thinking, well, what item would give my Great Tusk the most longevity? And I ended up settling on Assault Vest because I think that's going to give it better odds to take on things like the Iron Valiant or the Iron Crown, compared to something like a Citrus Berry or a Leftovers, and I think it would have more value than a Rocky Helmet as well, so that's ultimately why I ended up with that. The goal with Great Tusk is to lead it if I see Cleavor on my opponent's team, and then I can use the fact that I have an Assault Vest, I have a good amount of bulk, I have a good amount of power to abuse the Cleavor, maybe force some switches, and just get a lot of early progress my way. Bombardier is up next, and I really like Choice Scarf Bombardier in the matchup. This isn't even like me bringing it as a bit or anything. I think Bombardier with a Choice Scarf actually has a really good matchup into my opponent's team. Outspeeding pretty much everything unboosted, and it even outspeeds Dragonite at +1, which is really nice because it does give me a revenge killing option, and if I can keep it healthy, it can tank in extreme speed as well. So yeah, Bombardier isn't the strongest, but this combination here should allow Bombardier to function as a very capable revenge killer into my opponent's team and provide me a good bit of offensive momentum, which I can use in my favor. Greninja is another Pokemon that I really want to bring here as a lead. If I don't see Cleavor, Greninja would be the lead in this case. Tera Dark because I think it's the best Tera here, but I don't really plan on terastallizing it ever. Spikes, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Water Shuriken. They do have Blastoise for hazard removal, but I think in general, if I can just get one Spike down and start chipping down my opponent's team and get them to use resources like that, that should give me a lot of momentum that I can use to just continually wear down their team. Because of how offensive their team is, I don't feel the need to necessarily... I don't know how I want to phrase it, but I don't really feel the need to go super duper on the gas so much as to just get incremental advantages, trade blow for blow, shut my opponent down, and then I should be able to eke out a win going that way. So that's kind of why Greninja is here. It also is good into like a potential Frostlass lead as well, just with, you know, strong Dark Pulse and stuff like that. Alright, last, Assault Vest Hydrapple, my bread and butter. This week I have Sucker Punch for priority because my opponent's team is very offensive, and I figured if I have the ability to, I should pack Sucker Punch to be able to hit Pokemon and revenge kill it. They probably wouldn't be expecting that. Little note on the nature, I definitely should be sassy and not calm. That's a mistake on my part, but regardless, Sucker Punch is still a nice tech for that, and the combination of Fickle Beam, Earth Power, and Leaf Storm just does really well into my opponent's team. Tera Dragon is also a really good Tera option here, I think, because, yeah, my opponent does have Iron Crown and Iron Valiant to be able to resist it, but really the only Pokemon that is capable resist for Fickle Beam is Iron Crown, and that's prone to getting worn down by, you know, Earth Power, doesn't really have reliable recovery, so that's going to take a lot of damage, and Iron Valiant just has to play so many mind games with Hydrapple, and if it gets one wrong, it will have a Leaf Storm coming its way, and down goes the Iron Valiant, and suddenly the rest of my team is in a really great spot. So yeah, I figured that Tera Dragon Hydrapple just puts on a lot of offensive pressure. It's also really good into the Chi-Yu because it gives me an actual fire resist. So if it has like an Overheat, for instance, then my max special defense, near max HP build will allow my Hydrapple to eat the hit and fire back with an Earth Power or Fickle Beam. It could probably eat 2. I do not remember the calcs off the top of my head, but it should be able to handle the Chi-Yu pretty well, and this is going to be my main terastallization target because a Mono Dragon Hydrapple is actually really good, especially compared to a Mono Grass one. So that is my team for this week. Let's hop right into the battle and see how we go. I do see a Cleavor. Are they leading the Cleavor though? Probably not. Boom. We lead Gren. Sounds like a plan. Properties. No, I think this is the right mic. It probably is the right mic. Cool. Okay. Sorry for all those bangs and stuff. I am very prepared this morning. It's a wonder I have the damage calc and damage or score tracking stuff available off the rip in the first place, but here we go. So good luck to Rose. I'm hoping this will be a fun match that I can really show my skills and not just luck my way through it. I brought Bombardier again, but Bombardier actually I thought was going to be legitimately pretty good, so I'm pretty excited about that. 5 for 6 in terms of what they brought. The only Mon that didn't come was Iron Crown. They brought Iron Valiant, but that's fine. I have like a billion answers to it anyway on this team, considering like half my team is Assault Vested. So this should be fun. Tera Dark Chi-Yu is pretty spooky though. Alright, they lead the Funded, which is the Sinistcha off the frickin' rip. Okay. That is not the lead I was expecting whatsoever. The fact that they're Tera Electric is interesting. I hope they're not running too much speed. Maybe I have to just wait until they terastallize, if they do decide to terastallize this. I can just get a spike up, it's fine. Alright, immediate Tera. Okay, so Chi-Yu will not be terastallizing. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a spike up. I feel like the only way I can really get punished is if this is... Okay, they Giga Drain. They really did not want to miss. Sick. I feel like I should be able to just save this. No reason to do anything super crazy here, so I can just go Hydrapple, Xiangyao, and see if we can get anything. Yep, they just click Shadow Ball. I should take this extremely comfortably. They crit me. Okay. No Spit F drop though, that's pretty good. I am max special defense, near max HP. I'm not actually my 16 special attack spread. I have max special defense with a Calm Nature. I am as specially bulky as possible with the HP value that is 1, or it's the HP value that's an odd number multiple of 3. So, you can just fire off a Fickle Beam here. Should be okay. I do worry that... Well, no. I feel like they would have... I'm trying to decide like how I want to process this. I feel like... Okay, so they are Calm Mind. I'm Dragon Tail on this, right? I actually do not remember. I literally just saw it. Okay, we're going all out. Let's go, my goat. Good lord, that does half! I am, in fact, not. I don't know if I want to terrestrialize this yet or not. You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Is it just better? It's always better to terrestrialize this, I think. Yeah. It's always best. So we're gonna go straight for the Tera plus Fickle Beam here. Good job on doing that much damage, buddy. You're crazy. You're actually so good. I love Hydrapple. So they stayed in. I do have some attack because I'm Sucker Punch, so they'll be getting 31 more HP. Okay. But let's see here. Do they just Strength Sap? No, they sub. But why? Sub, Calm Mind, Giga Drain, Shadow Ball. Okay. I'm just gonna Earth Power. The fact that Hydrapple was able to shut the Sinistcha down so thoroughly is massive. Just huge. And Tera Dragon Hydrapple just looks to be in such a good position to punch holes. So they're just gonna go for the damage. Hopefully this shouldn't do too much. Yeah. They get the Spit F drop, but it should be fine. Oh, they're Shucka! Oh, I fucked up. Okay, we still get the kill. Thank you. Okay. Hydrapple KOs Sinistcha with Earth Power. Okay, that was terrifying. I guess I should have seen that coming, but whatever, whatever. Good job, buddy. Good job. First blood for the Whalmers. Let's go. Whew. I'm liking the positioning here. Maybe they have a Valiant that can be pretty spooky, but Metagross should be able to handle it okay, I'd imagine. Man, I was so worried, but Hydrapple is just the GOAT. What can I say? Hydrapple is actually just the best to ever do it. He's been the rock of this team, for real. I mean, I've had so many great Pokemon on this team. It's not been the best team, for sure, but I've really, really enjoyed using it, and I'm really happy that I've been able to find success Oftentimes, you know, with some caveats, but some success using those. Okay, so this comes in. They take some spikes. They are not booster energy. I think I just go Greninja here as a sack. Because I don't want you to click knockoff. Okay, they CC. Alright. Iron Valiant KOs Greninja with close combat. Okay. Sweet. And their life orb. Okay. That is really, really great to know. So, this should be a very free Metagross. Now, Metagross versus Iron Valiant. If you're Life Orb, we do live. Okay. Does Earthquake into Bullet Punch kill? The answer is yes. Earthquake into Bullet Punch does kill. I don't think Heavy Slam into Bullet Punch KOs the Chi-Yu. No. So let's just click Earthquake here. If they click Knockoff, that's totally fine. They switch into whom? Maybe it's in the Blastoise here. Yeah, that's the Blastoise. I remember this nickname. Okay, good damage. They probably just want to spin, I would imagine. I don't really have a way to stop them from doing that. But the spike has gotten me a good bit of information. It's gotten me some chip on this. I'm just trying to think, how do I want to best pressure the Blastoise? I think I can just go Hydrapple here. Because I think Hydrapple is going to be my best mon to do that. Let's see here. Spin. Yep. Cool. Goodbye, spikes. And I'm just going to go for the Fickle Beam. They flip. They go back to Rose. If they go Valiant, I need to see if I live a... What's it called? Please go into your Chi-Yu. I'm begging. I need to see if I live a Spirit Break. From... What's his name? They went... Cleavor. Interesting. Oh my god. He's going all out and it's Tera Dragon. Oh my god. Fickle Beam is the most disgusting move in the known universe. What a cheesy Pokemon, dude. Hydrapple KOs Cleavor with... what's it called? Fickle Beam. Wow. Thanks, Hydrapple. This does open my... What's it called? It does open my Great Tusk to be more of a Dragonite answer. But maybe I also... Well, they could be mixed. I don't really want to blindly switch my Great Tusk into the Iron Valiant. That's my thought process, is like, how am I checking this Iron Valiant outside of Metagross? I guess a follow-up question would be, do I need to check it outside of Metagross? But, yeah, Hydrapple has just been absolutely incredible in this match so far. Alright, the Valiant is back in. I need to see Iron Valiant, SD, Hydrapple, 275 HP. If you're Life Orb... it's a roll for close combat to kill. Spirit Break is a kill. It always kills. Okay. Just go back into Metagross. We eat any hit. Close combat. Not a big deal at all. Just do this. They move Blast. Okay! Woo! Got the play right. Huge. That... I think they're more specially invested, actually. Because, like, to Metagross, let's just say Naive, Moonblast, Close Combat. Moonblast, yeah. Well, no, actually. They probably have, like, some, I'd guess. Okay, yeah. Actually, they are specially biased here. Okay. I'm just gonna Earthquake. We live in knockoff. I guess I could have heavy slammed, but I'm okay with clicking Earthquake here. They switch into whom? Dragonite? Nope, into the Blastoise again. Alright, are you gonna eat a citrus? That's what I would expect. Is just Earthquake again for some really excellent damage. Oh my god, Metagross, you're so good. I should be slower than the Blastoise, I think. I just want to see. I think this is especially defensive. Blastoise, Quake, Slam. Okay, Heavy Slam still does a really good amount of damage though, so this should be a pretty safe click. They yawn. Okay. Well, let's see here. Metagross KOs Blastoise with Heavy Slam. Alright, let's see. Okay, they go into the Chi-Yu. I have a very, very, very healthy Hydrapple. So, like, I think if I go into it, I should be okay. Like, they would have to Flame Charge and Nasty Plot and then, like, flinch down my Hydrapple before I can get a hit off. I was more scared of Dragonite coming out, honestly. I think I have less counterplay to the Dragonite than I do the Chi-Yu. Because, like, look at this. Look at this goober. Look at this big, stupid, funny guy. I love him so much. That... He ate that! White Herb? Ah, Jetpack. Okay. Cool. Right back into the Valiant. Okay. Let me see here. Iron Valiant mixed with Life Orb to my Hydrapple. Moonblast. Actually, nothing they have kills me here. I could go for something really aggressive. Like, really, really aggressive. And I still have checks to the Chi-Yu. Yeah, I'm actually fine with this. They CC. We live. Please land. You got this, Xiangyao. You got this, buddy. Good shit. Okay. Kill number 3 for Hydrapple. Hydrapple KOs Iron Valiant with Leaf Storm. Okay. If they go Dragonite, my play is to go into Bombardier. I'm just hoping what I have in the back is enough to handle the onslaught of Dragonite's Wrath, because I think I can still very easily lose to it, but no matter the case, I'm very happy with what I brought to this match. I'm very happy with how the team has performed, especially this Hydrapple set. Good lord! Embracing the Draconic side. You know, I feel like Hydrapple with like Tera Dragon is pretty underrated. I actually thought about... Alright, I'm just gonna go into my Infernape as a sack. Because I do not care. You can click Psychic, you can click Nasty Plot, you can click Flame Charge, like, do you, boo. But yeah, I feel like Hydrapple with Tera Dragon is like super underrated as a wall breaker. When I was building for this week, I was actually thinking about bringing Specs, but then I just saw how good Assault Vest was into their team, and I was like, yeah, it needs to be this. Alright, they Dark Pulse. That is a good chunk. I'm going to click Close Combat. I have no reason to think. I'm just going to attack what's in front of me. I don't need to play for differential at all. I just need to play fundamentals, play smart, and make sure that I'm not over-predicting to give, like, anything up, you know? Because, like, if I click Knockoff into the Dragonite... Okay, so they do go hard D-Knight here. What's up, buddy? Boom. Big damage. I'm gonna knock it off. Because I still have a very, very fast Pokemon in the back. They swapped out. They are really trying something here. Okay. They really wanted to catch me on some play there. I'm not sure what. Maybe me going Metagross or something, but no matter the case, Infernape KOs Chi-Yu with Close Combat. Okay. So all they have left is the Dragonite, and I think that Close Combat on that is actually really valuable, because now, if they're not choiced, I can go Bombardier. Get the final kill with Bombardier. That would be so epic. Come on, just let it happen. Let's go, Bombard. They DD? Okay, no, we it's so Jover for them. It's so Jover. Come on, Bombard. You got this, buddy. Let me double check that Rock Slide does more, but I am confident against a Dragonite Dragon Dance. Yeah, Rock Slide is my best click here. This shit's actually really bulky. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna Brave Bird, because I feel like if I Rock Slide in their weakness policy, good. Like, I just can't. They roost. Okay. No. I think I do too much damage. Let's go, Bombard. You got this. You actually have this. You got it, buddy. Believe in the Bombard. Like I do. I believe in the Bombard. I just didn't want to click Rock Slide because I was worried that if they live or I miss and their weakness policy, I'm just in a really bad spot. And that's game! Let's go! Okay, Bombardier finishes us off, and we are moving on to the semifinals. Oh my goodness. GG's. Whew. That endgame I think could have gotten very dangerous, but I'm very happy with the tools I brought. I think I maybe could have gotten a little bit more value out of the spike with Greninja, but at the same time, I knew that as long as I kept my checks to their Pokemon healthy, that I would be in a really great spot going into the end game. So I didn't mind giving up Greninja too much super early. Anyways, GG's to my opponent, and I will see you all next week for the semifinals.